Hi, my name's Preston Hope. I farm here at Deepstream in the Strathtyre Basin, or just on the edge of it. We farm around about 5,000 stock units. We have probably just over 4,000 sheep. That's mixed age ewes and hoggets. We have a couple of hundred cattle here. So how did I find out about the Pari machine? Well, I first saw it at AMP shows, and then at the Waimumu Agricultural Display Show, which is a big show in the South Island. It's held every 2 years. Pretty good events to go to. You can walk along and see one machine working and along to the next one. Everyone's there showing the wares off, and that's where I first came across it. So how do I describe the DR3 Racewell drafter to you? Probably two phrases that come to mind would be excellence in design and excellence in engineering and product. The second one being engineering and product. The machine's built of materials that you would build something of yourself. In other words, it's not built lightly and it's not liable to break. It will withstand whatever you throw at it, being the stock running through it, and not break. You know, to a farmer, things that don't break are worth a hell of a lot more than anything else. It actually comes with a remote. So everything's available to use on this machine, so you can be out the back bringing more stock into the yards, and if for some reason you want to stop it, you just push the button and it's live straight onto it. It's basically just like using your TV remote control, and I guess once you learn how to use it, you may use it more, but for us, we actually don't need it. The machine, once it's set up and operational and the stock start running through, unless you actually wanted to stop it, you probably don't need it, but it does have all of the extra pieces that anyone would need. Before I came here, we had, in our area, we were one of the very first people to have weigh scales. It was a manual machine, and you needed one or two people to push up and one person weighing them. Everything was done manually. So the advantage of these scales here is less manpower needed and very accurate. You can hold sheep. You can, when they get over a certain weight, and it weighs them for 3 different ways, which is brilliant for us. During the process of using this machine, while the stock is still weighing themselves, I can walk up and check this monitor here, and it'll tell me exactly how many lambs I've processed for the morning's work, how many have been through and weighed. It'll then tell me on each group how many lambs I have, whether I have 100 in the small ones or 200, and vice versa, same with the middle ones and the big ones. So I know if I've got my space for the works, when I'm getting close to meeting that space or not. There's 2 electric eyes here. When the animal comes into the machine, it shuts the back gate behind it, and if the animal's not quite in and it comes to a pressure point, the gates open again quickly and then close, and generally the animal shoots forward and then it's caught. Once it's weighed, the gates position themselves at the front here, whether it goes left, right or straight ahead, and the animal shoots out, and then the moment it shoots out, the back gate opens and the front one closes. It's almost better than a manual one for being able to capture the animals and do the job properly, and it doesn't hurt them. Once we get our stock into the yards there, we set up our scales. We've complete computer thing here. So with our scales here, we set our weight ranges. We may set them below 37, from 37 to 43, and from 43 and above. And we generally run three to 4 different mobs on our farm. So that means we're not hassling our younger stock by bringing them in to weigh them for no reason. When we're weighing to the works, we're only weighing our big mobs, and I like to have our sheep in and out of the yards within 5 or 6 hours. They're not putting on weight while they're standing around in the sheep yard, so the faster I can weigh them and get them back out on the pasture, the better it is for them and for us, because animals don't put on weight sitting in sheep yards.
I've always wanted to be a farmer all my life. Ever since I can remember, I always wanted to be a farmer. No one likes to go to work to have a hard day at work. You know? If things work well, the machines are good, everything does what it's meant to do, people will do it and they'll do more. It's when things don't work that but people say, oh, you know, farmers, they work all day. Yeah, possibly they do, but we actually enjoy what we do. Yeah.